Hi, I'm Joey. All Forex traders strive to build their own profitable strategies. Well, this day is your lucky day. We're willing to share the best ADX strategy with you, which was built by a professional trader. Our team at Power of Trading firmly believes the easiest way to become a profitable trader is to mimic the behavior of professional traders. The principles of the average directional index can apply to almost all tradable assets, including stocks, exchange-traded funds, mutual funds, and futures contracts. ADX has become exceptionally useful in futures markets for many reasons. Number 1, with a standard range of 14 bars, ADX offers a bigger picture than many other technical indicators. Number 2, ADX is time adjusted, meaning that the most recent data is given exceptional weight. Number 3, ADX helps you identify the strength of a trend, which will be useful for any contract being executed in the near future. Number 4, ADX makes it very easy to compare mutually exclusive futures contracts at once. What are the ADX indicator trading rules? Before going further into the ADX indicator trading rules, let's define what the ADX indicator is and how you can profit from it. The ADX indicator simply measures the strength of a trend, and whether we're in a trading or non-trading period. In other words, the ADX is a trend strength indicator. This method of technical analysis is used to identify the emergence of strong downtrends and buy signals. We need to be very careful about how we read and interpret the ADX indicator. It is not a bullish and bearish indicator. ADX's moving average only measures the strength of the trend. So, if the price is going up, and the ADX indicator is also going up, then we have the case for a strong bullish case. The same is true if the price is going down and the ADX indicator is going up. Then we have the case for a strong bearish case. The first ADX indicator trading rule says, a reading below 25 signals a period of non-trading or ranging market. The second ADX indicator trading rule says, when the ADX is above 25 is enough to signal the presence of a strong bullish/bearish trend. How to use ADX indicator for day trading? When the ADX falls below 25, it suggests that there is no strength in the trend and most likely we're consolidating. This means we can look for potential intraday breakout signals. But, since the ADX doesn't show us the direction of the trend, we wait until the ADX breaks above 50. Number 1, if prices are rising with the ADX rising, we buy. Number 2, if price is falling with the ADX rising, we sell. Nothing speaks louder than a trade example. So, here is an example outlining the ADX day trading strategy in action. Let's see how the ADX indicator for swing trading works. How to use ADX indicator for swing trading? Swing trading with the ADX indicator is a lot easier, because after all the trend strength indicator works better for position trading. Here, we like the Holy Grail strategy, which is based on the ADX indicator and the 20-period EMA. This strategy is from the book Street Smart by Larry Connors and Linda Raschke. If you want to use this ADX swing trading strategy, you need to follow these simple rules. Number 1, ADX must cross above 30. This will signal a strong trending market. Number 2, wait for the price to retrace to the 20 EMA. Number 3, when the price touches 20 EMA, place a buy above the high of the previous bar. Number 4, place SL below the newly formed swing low. The best ADX strategy. The ADX indicator trading rules will ensure that you only trade when there is a strong trend, on the 5-minute chart or the daily chart. In this regard, the best ADX strategy is a universal strategy that performs the same, regardless of the time frame used. Moving forward, we're going to look for selling opportunities. Step number 1, wait for the ADX indicator to show a reading above 25. Before we even look to see if the market goes up or down, we must first wait for the ADX indicator to show a reading above 25. Based on the ADX indicator trading rules, a reading above 25 is signaling a strong trend and the likelihood of a trend developing. We all know that the trend is our friend, but without real strength behind the trend, the newly formed trend can quickly fade away. In order to gauge the direction of the trend, we also need to look at the actual price action. This brings us to the next step of the best ADX strategy. Step number 2, use the last 50 candlesticks to determine the trend. For sell signals, look for prices to develop a bearish trend. No matter what your time frame is, we need a practical way to determine the direction of the trend. By using a sample size of 50 candlesticks to determine the trend, we ensure that we trade in the moment of now. We like to keep things simple, so if the price is heading lower during the last 50 candlesticks, we're in a bearish trend. Now, it's time to focus on the catalyst that will trigger our sell signal for the best ADX strategy. Step number 3, sell when the RSI indicator breaks and show a reading below 30. For our entry signal, we'll be using the RSI indicator that uses the same settings as the ADX indicator settings. Normally the RSI reading below 30 shows an oversold market and a reversal zone. However, smart trading means looking beyond what the textbook is saying. In a strong trend as it's defined by the ADX indicator, that's precisely what we want to see. We want more sellers coming into the market. So, we want to sell when the RSI indicator breaks and shows a reading below 30. The next important thing we need to establish is where to place your protective stop loss. Step number 4, protective stop loss should be placed at the last ADX high. In order to determine the stop loss location for the best ADX strategy, first identify the point where the ADX made the last high prior to our entry. Secondly, find the corresponding high on the price chart. From the ADX high, and there you have it, your SL level. Last but not least, the best ADX strategy also needs a place where we need to take profits, which brings us to the last step of this unique strategy. Step number 5, take profit when the ADX indicator breaks back below 25. The best ADX strategy seeks to only capture those profits that emerged from the presence of a strong trend. Once the prospects of a strong trend fade away, we look to take profits and wait for another trading opportunity. To accomplish this, we take profits as soon as the ADX indicator breaks back below 25. An ADX reading back below 25 suggests the prevailing trend is running out of strength. Note the above was an example of a sell trade, using the ADX indicator trading rules. Use the same rules but in reverse, for a buy trade. In the figure below you can see an actual buy trade example. Conclusion: ADX indicator. The best ADX strategy gives us very useful information because a lot of the time, we as traders don't want to get into something that's moving nowhere and not trending in a strong fashion. By applying the ADX indicator trading rules, one can take advantage of the strength of the trend and cash in quick profits. The bottom line is that the best profits come from catching strong trends. And the best ADX strategy can help you accomplish your trading goals. The best ADX strategy is similar to the best momentum trading strategy for quick profits because both strategies seek to take advantage of the strength of the trend. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions about this strategy. Also, please give this strategy a 1 like if you enjoyed it.